Hello and welcome everybody to Emerald House of Cars. As you can see, we've got an absolutely mega spec Audi SQ5 with us today. We'll go through a few of its features. You've got xenon headlights, you've got Sepang blue paintwork, you've got gloss black honeycomb grille, you've got gloss black styling, you've got gloss black and diamond cut 5 twin spoke alloy wheels, you've also got yellow S branded caliper. You've got a chrome side step, you have gloss black mirrors with built-in indicators, you have gloss black window surrounds, you have gloss black door pillars, you have an electrically operated and sliding panoramic roof, you also have roof bars, privacy glass and gloss black door handles. Moving on to the rear, party piece, the electrically operated tailgate. As you can see, big enough for anything that you might need in there. Luggage, children, next door neighbours that moan about the noise of your exhaust, shopping, picnics, pets, anything you want, you can get that in there. You've also, just underneath here, got a bit more storage and some stuff for your spare wheels. You also, under here, have extra storage. Now, as you can see, the styling is continued to the rear. You have the patented quad exhaust system, which give out a fantastic exhaust soundtrack to your everyday drive, and you have the gloss black rear diffuser. Now, obviously, each car here is treated to the Emerald 128 point check prior to retailing, so the new owners have no worry about maintenance for the foreseeable future. Now we've took a look at that, we'll get on inside and see what this mega spec Audi SQ5 has in store. I did mention that this SQ5's got an incredible spec, didn't I? I think so. Super sport quilted seats, carbon fibre inlays, flat bottom multifunction steering wheel with Flappy Paddle. You also have the famed Audi automatic gearbox, which can be used in conjunction with a Flappy Paddle. DAB, satellite navigation, Bluetooth, media streaming, you've got everything. Air conditioning, CD, traction control, drive select, heated seats. I mean, the list on this thing is absolutely endless. It's such an incredible piece of German engineering. It's so statement and it's so practical. It literally ticks every single box that you could imagine. As you can see, you've also got the carbon inlays on your doors here, and you've got electric windows and the ability to lock them. You've also got memory setting, heated wind mirrors, and you have Bang and Olufsen. Now, for those of you who do like your media and you like your music, you'll know that Bang and Olufsen is the only option when you're speccing an Audi from factory. As you can see, greater detail here, you've got more speakers there, you've got a couple of tweeters. Now, the car itself, practical, stylish and large enough for a family of any size. It's packed full of tech, it's just got everything. There's nothing in this car that leaves you wanting any more. It is also fitted with a ghost immobiliser, which we aren't able to show you for security purposes. Now that the ghost has been operated, we're able to start the car for you. As you can see, no lights on the dash as you would expect. And the S instrument cluster really is striking. It has completely different contrast to that of its other models or other rivals within the field that feel a bit mundane, and they don't feel like they give you anything extra from a driver's perspective. This remains driver focused for those who want a performance based SUV. On the wheel, you have the mode to select, which changes the instrument cluster, and you have the options. And you also have voice control, satellite navigation information and volume. You have the Flappy Paddle here and the automatic window wiper setting just there. And on this side you have your lights, and you also have your cruise control down here. Now, as you can see, media system, not too large screen, not too bright, perfect for long drives and ensuring comfort for the driver's eyes on a long commute. We'll have a quick look in the menu here. As you can see, Bluetooth telephone is ready to be connected. On your radio, we have DAB, and we'll take a look. You've also got FM, medium wave if you like talk sport, and long wave. And here you have your sound settings, and you can change the frequency or the bass, the treble, and anything else you wish to do. On the menu, as you can see, you have Audi Connect, car settings, tone, radio, media, navigation, information and telephone. If we were to click on car, that gives you your Audi drive select modes. Obviously you have efficiency, comfort, auto, dynamic and individual. Moving down, as you can see, we have the Audi multimedia system where you would put your CDs. You have hill descent control here, traction control, parking sensors, automatic start stop and driver's select. Moving down from that, you have your heated seat options and your air conditioning, which needs no introduction. And here you have your famed Audi VAG Group DSG box. You have your auto stop start here, have an electronic parking brake here, and you have your gearbox here. As you can see, nice and smooth, SQ5 branded, encased in carbon fibre. It's just wonderful. It looks such an impressive car, and that's continued from the exterior to the interior to the driving performance itself. As you can see, you also have the option here for sport mode, where you flick it to the left, that's manual, or you flick it down again and that's now in sports. That will give you a higher rev ratio and a bit of a snappier gear change. As you can see, into the back, the quilted super sport design is still kept and it looks brilliant. Isofix points as well in the rear. And here, the showpiece of the interior, the electronic sliding panoramic roof. We love our cars here at Emerald, and that's why we are probably the best car dealership in the UK. Hi guys, onto the virtual test drive now for the diesel powered SQ5. Now this car is blisteringly quick. It offers 335 brake horsepower and can get a respectable 0 to 60 time of around 5.1 seconds. Now for a diesel SUV, that performance is quite staggering. That's similar to what you get of a Golf R, but it does have 35 more brake horsepower. I mean, it's impressive. There's no question about that. Key thing about this car is the spec. Whether it's the electrically operated panoramic roof, the Super Sport quilted leather seats, the multifunction steering wheel, the drive select, the Quattro four-wheel drive system, the Sepang blue, the tinted windows, the quad exhaust system, the media system, the Bluetooth, the DAB, you get what my point is. This car is fully loaded. It has every single optional extra that you would wish to have on this model SQ5. Now, onto the drive select mode. You have 4 options to choose from, which are efficiency, which is for economy driving, comfort, as you would expect, auto, it reads your driving activity and it sort of integrates itself into that automatically. You have dynamic mode, which is for the performance and sports enthusiasts who want a little bit more grunt, a nicer exhaust soundtrack to the journey and a little bit more performance. Or you have individual, in which you can set up the driver's profile to cater to your individual needs. Now we're in dynamic mode at the minute, but on the gearbox, if you were to knock it down, that will change on your instrument cluster to S, which means sport. This will again increase your rev ratio and your throttle response. So as you can hear, the car takes a higher note on the exhaust, which gives it a bit more grunt and a bit more barble. And we'll demonstrate now how seamlessly the 335 brake horsepower is delivered from the diesel engine. As you can see, the Audi is no slouch. Working in conjunction with the patented four-wheel drive Quattro system that Audi use, it ensures the driver complete confidence and reassurance that the car is not going to veer off or have any sort of issues with traction. It simply put can do it all. It's practical, it's luxurious, it's comfortable, and it's got the ability to house a family and take the family on any terrain. Now, back to the car itself. Each of our cars are treated to the Emerald 128 point check prior to retailing, so there's no knocks or no unwanted surprises when driving. As you can see, we'll get the car now up to 60 miles an hour and we'll let go of the wheel and show you. There you go. There's 60. So as you can see, there's no problem with tracking, wheel wobble or judder. And braking efficiency is something you don't have to worry about. The SQ5 doesn't struggle under pressure, there's no judder, and as you can see, nothing you could worry about. The gearbox itself is VW's DSG gearbox, or as Audi like to call it, Tiptronic. This also means you've got the paddles here so the driver can differentiate between optimum driving, where they control the gear shifts, or they can allow the automatic gearbox to register and do it all itself, simply put. I personally feel that any performance-based car, whether it's an SUV, a hatchback, a saloon, an estate, should have flappy paddles. It just gives the driver that feel of being in pure control, as you can see. Oh, it's fantastic. The power is seamless, phenomenal. The staple piece of this Audi SQ5 though, from a driver's perspective, has to be the panoramic sunroof. Allowing natural daylight and natural air, it really does give you those summer vibes that you crave in the car of this nature. This Audi, apart from the tech, also has some essential safety and driver control functions, such as hill descent, traction control, auto stop start, electronic handbrake. It really does have everything. If you want the ultimate spec SQ5, you're looking at it. I can't recommend this car enough. We'd love to hear your thoughts. All of our cars, before being retailed, are treated to the Emerald House of Cars 128 point check. This allows future buyers to have the reassurance and confidence that there's no maintenance required for the foreseeable future. We really like this SQ5 and we'd love to hear your thoughts. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.